Grand Rise and everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive every day. Thank you for breathing this beautiful Mother Earth. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for food. Thank you for water. Thank you for clothes. Amen. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am smart. I am creative. I'm confident. I'm strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden. I can manifest a better Mother Earth. And I can treat others the way I want to be treated, so to be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us, and lots of love, light, healing, and protection. Love, light, and healing and protection. Thank you to spirits and angels and guides for the beautiful messages for the beautiful souls that are watching. Namaste, Satu. Thank you for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe and leave a beautiful message. I always appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Namaste, Satu. And if you're watching this reading, it is meant for you to help you on your spiritual journey. So thank you for joining. Today we are going to do the beautiful card reading, The Oracle of the Dragonfae by Lucy Cavendish and 7 others that did the beautiful art. Thank you. Oracle of Dragonfae. Any of it resonates with you, take it. If it don't, leave it for others. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave a beautiful message. I always appreciate it. Thank you. These are to help you along your spiritual journey. This is my only oracle deck right now, for now. There is 43 beautiful Oracle of Dragonfaes. Each of the card, if this was one of the cards, it would first speak about that card. Then it's about whatever that card is. And then divinatory meanings. And then working with whatever card it is. And I always thank the people who did the art of the cards. And mention their names at the end of the card. So thank you for joining to help you along your spiritual journeys. And let's begin your first card of the reading. Each of them have a stone with them. Everything is energy. Focus on the people who watch it. All right. The first card of the reading is... Oh, thank you. It turned right to the page. I love it. Is the number 19, the Wild Huntress. Face your shadows. Number 19, the Wild Huntress. Face your shadows. The Huntress speaks. I know. I make people nervous. A little like learning to love the dark side so it has less power over you. I too have struggled with my purpose to be a warrior and create endings. I once was fearful of my own capacity to hunt and take what was needed to search out with intentions and harvest what was required. And now you must also learn to hunt, to care for yourself, and to survive in the wild unknown. Sometimes you must make an ending of it, for the world can be harsh, and there is no creations of your mind. Oh, this world can be hard and cruel, and there are people in it who are not integrity and who abuse their power. I changed that. I was brought into being to be a huntress, to provide for my people, to protect those who were softer. And in order to do so, I cast away the richest mask so many chose to hide behind. For love comes in many forms, and my form is the power is using it justly. Through becoming a little more like me, through stripping away and killing off what wrong and unjust in your life, I will teach you to seek and to hunt and to be independent being of power. When something is over, it is over. I can help you bring about that ending cleanly and without cruelty. My sword can give you strength and skill. My sword can be useful to defend. My sword can cut you free from the bonds and beliefs of the past. I will help you cut the cords to drain in energies and fight the good fight. You through this ending can become powerful healer with the compassion, that empathy can bring without being compromised by your own beautiful love and sensitivity. Every time you receive the gift of my sword in your reading, look in the area of your life that needs to be cut free. My sword gives you opportunities to change your life. Allow me to help you watch the divine magic that occurs as the result of the compassionate action. Now, about the wild huntress. The huntress works with skills, privacy, and silence to seek out what she needs for her tribe, and for herself, her code to which she is loyal and steadfast. She has an idea, but she is not afraid to do hard and sometimes dirty work herself. So once, choose only to be peaceful until she saw others harmed, and now she activates balances on those who do not keep the law of the land. She hunts down and indoctrinates those who would destroy the innocent. Those who seek to hurt the unicorns, the dragonflies, and all the magical beings are her sworn enemies. She is the karmic retribution. She hunts and strikes down those who abuse and innocents, who thoughtlessly destroy the wild things, and who actively poison Mother Gaia, habitat, and the environment. She is an environmental guardian, and the warrior. She keeps the balance, dark and light, hunter and prayer, and balance from her acts. Of destructions comes new life, and she never stays to seek praise for her work. She moves on to the next place that needs her clear and balanced in energy and work. Divinatory meaning. When we are confronted with a test, when something that we hold precious is being threatened, we have many ways of dealing with it. This card represents the wild huntress, way to indicate that indeed her way is only one to take at this time. Relaxed and alert, posing and ready to strike. Skills and willing to do what it takes. Showing power, demonstrating personal truth, yet willing to end the battle without blood being shed. This is how to approach the threat and tyrannical and bullying others may be making. This card represents the person who is standing in their own power, coming from the truth from their higher self. They refuse to play the good girl or boy in the situation where something that is beloved and fragile is being harmed and attacked. It can also represent the ruling of your ego by your spirit self, overcoming your own dark thoughts and struggle. There is no mutual denying your shadow side and wanting to be good all the time. Indeed, it can lead to self-sabotage and destructions. Now it's time to acknowledge your own inner wild huntress and allow her to come in and do what she does best, right the balance. Now we're working with the wild huntress. Growing your own food, developing your own business, becoming less reliant on the approval of others, knowing your own ethic and principle, and living in integrity. With each day, accessing your warrior energy, refusing to pretend that lies are truth and that abuse is inedible, rebalancing karmic injustice. Please take action immediately to cut cords you to energetic entities, people, or health issues that no longer serve you. If you feel drained, lacking in energy, and struggling with poor health, please look at the metaphysical connections to these health problems and go to work and change in your life. This massive wake-up call is when you come through to the other side, as you will, and you will be reborn. But it is up to you to be a spiritual warrior. This is not a rescue mission for anyone else. Your role is to save yourself, so ultimately you can assist others to save themselves too. Now at the very end there's a little message. It says, consider making or purchasing a beautiful home or witch sword that resonates with you. It can be used as a powerful and a very magical tool to assist you by directing your personal power, raising power, and cutting energetic and emotional cords. So thank you to Dragonfae for the beautiful art of this card. Number 19, the Wild Huntress, Face Your Shadows. Wow, that was beautiful. Now, our next card of the reading that came out was number The Oracle of Dragonfae was number 28. Excuse me. Alright. I think you say this name. Let me try to pronounce it. Number 28. Dragonfae. Look beneath the surface. Dragonfae speaks. Don't be destructive. Don't be distracted. All right. So don't be distracted. See behind the act. All my artifice hides only the truth, which at the moment you do not want to see. I am always telling you the truth. It's simply that you do not wish to hear. I have always shown you who I truly am. You simply choose not to see. Excuse me. The clues that have been strewn about you, but you have decided not to notice their presence. I can draw people and actions that reveal their shadows, and for that they condemn me. But I have been their teacher, for they then know the whole themselves, and thus I have compassion for others. Some have wanted me to be an angel when I have never been of the heavens and never claimed to be. I am illusions, and by all and most of all, I am your illusion. Look beyond, take off my mask, and decide to acknowledge the truth about the circumstance which you find yourself within. And know that all through you may say, I have done you wrong. I have taught you to follow your guidance. That was Dragonfae Speak. Now about Dragonfae. The Dragonfae being is a bad boy that cheats the hustlers and the fool who charm his way into your world, and then lets you down in this particular fashion. A lord of the court, he is the political charming, clever, majestic, and in many ways a rogue. Excuse me. And the truth is, you always knew there was something dodgy about this situation or this promise, because he is being very truthful when he says he's had you all along. So while he manipulates and deceitful strategically, he honest about it. And there is a glamour here that is nearly irresistible. He is a showbiz and glitter and lies and casts spells and leaves without anything of substance. And yet he does not leave us empty-handed, for there is a lesson here that once heeded, never to experience again, and he needs not to be blamed either, for he is a fantasy that we all seek and the usual nature of our desires. Divinatory meaning. This is a card of person or being who makes no claim to future. Their every word and deed reveals their intent. However, if you have drawn in by their charm and charisma, you may find yourself wishing and hoping they were indeed your hero, only in disguise. It is likely when this card presents you, you have pursued yourself that someone will change and that pattern will melt away, and that what has gone wrong in the past has nothing to do with you. If you believe someone whose words are contradicted by their behaviors and choose to put your faith in one who has already let you down, you must acknowledge your own ability to put yourself in emotional, professional danger. In order to move forward, contemplate appreciation the charmer for what they are, but refuse to be involved at a level where you are endangered. This card often indicates that you may have tendency to fall in love with those who are unavailable, that their glamour to attract you. This card attention to desire to live artificially. There may be a belief in iconic glamour, the cult of superstar or celebrity. Sometimes undercover dealings, sleight with hands in the fair, come up when Dragonfae comes forward to speak with you. Look below the surface and don't be deceived by appearance. Working with Dragonfae, use your judgment and place your own needs and desire first. Believe it when someone says they are not to be trusted, even when that is not with their words but with actions, or when there are too many contradictions. Enjoy the show but do not live the act. Begin to explore your truth and your story and begin to look beneath the surface. Thank you to Dragonfae for also the art of this beautiful card. All right, that is it for this one. 28, Dryston, look beneath the surface. All right, next card of the reading here. We only have 4 for these cards because they're long. Now another colorful card, which they're all so beautiful. This one is number 35. All right, this one is 35, the web of all life. Oops, it's Charmara, web of all life. I try to pronounce that name for you. 35, Charmara, web of all life is your next card of the reading. And Charmara speaks, beyond the mask we all wear of identity, beyond the constructs of who we have been conditioned to believe, we are lies your face yourself. This face is tender and new in so many ways, as you have not shown her to the world before. This space has been protected because the world has seemed and proved indeed at times to be dangerous and unkind place, where those of who feel different are proved to be so. We are brave and taunt and finger pointed. But I now tell you that your protections, your armor, and your shield can be removed safely with me. Do not discard her as you may need yet in her certain situation, but know now she is in your armor, your role to protect your true being. To you I now reveal myself, see ? Many have recoiled in horror at who I truly am. I am a Dragonfae maiden, a spider woman, a being of web, a change, destruction, and recreations each day. I must remake my world. I feel like sensory threads to see what needs reconstructions and what needs to be let go. For I am, as you are, part of the new web life. The web life of embrace our difference and yet understanding that we are one. I ask you today to look at the webs in your life that must be remade or rewoven. About Charmara. Charmara is a Dragonfae goddess from this world and beyond who presents the spider as a powerful weaver in energy, dimension, and times. She is healing the rift in dimensions and times that we can assist her by understanding who we truly are and by working our own individual weavings with conscious, peaceful power. She holds together the strands of all 4 directions to create ripples effects along them so we can communicate with the world beyond this one known as Mother Gaia. Charmara is the creation energy which brings together nations and tribes, people and family from the world and beyond, from other dimensions and times. Thus she is our mother at times, often presents when we have past life memories and experience, when we receive promotions about our futures. As she weaves together the strands that hold the past, present the future in place, she knows that they are all linked and ripples in one that can be felt, no matter how far apart we seem. Because we are linked by the web of life, she communicates via energy and sounds, and thus you may hear a high-pitched ringing in your ears when she connects with you as the vibrations of the galaxy web. Her roles assist as we move in beyond our notion of economic short-term thinking and moving in galaxy environmentalists, not simply for Mother Gaia, but for all which she's connected. She wants to see the universe our home too. She wishes for us to remove the mask that says I am this and to know we are that. But we are also so much more. Excuse me. Now, divinatory meaning. Coming out about belief, revealing more of your true vulnerability self to family. Beginning to work in groups, understanding cosmic consciousness, finding a new family, understanding connections, making meaningful relationships that have far-reaching impact. Learn more about people's true self, revolution, and cultures. Histories and family personal history may be forthcoming. When Charmara makes an appearance in your life, she also represents a stride being made on the global and cosmic level in peace, communication, technology, and understanding, 6th century experience, dream experience, astral traveling, and time traveling. Now, working with Charmara, gently revealing who you are in a safe environment, exploring more about the galaxy consciousness, understanding your own personal and culture history. Bloodline vibrates, exploring your ancestry, being honest in a situation where privilege you may have kept silence, refusing to engage in falsehood for false peace, being who you are, becoming more sensitive to vibrational communication and higher vibration living, creating a new family based on values and beliefs that are scarce to you, be in integrity with your belief, understanding your true self, beautiful power, and loving activity of the web in your life, working with the powers in the four directions, being open to the concept of communication and being from beyond the solar system. Wow. Also, thank you, Raven Pylon. Did all three arts of these cards so far. So number 35, Chamra, Web of All Life. Beautiful cards. All right, our last card of this reading here is, ooh, I feel strong about this number, 17. All right, this is the last card, number 17, the New Moon Fae, Soul, Scrying, Scrying. Beautiful cards. Wow. The new moon speaks. I rule myth and dreams with incapable truth about yourself and form that you can work with. I rule creativity and storyteller, that is which enchant. I am imagination and instructive wisdom, and the archetypical energy of forms which cross culture boundaries. I love the moonlight. I only know too well that the light of the crystal ones can mean madness or enlightenment. I am an enchanted stranger. No, I am enchanted strange outside as you are, and I understand when you feel you are not at home in the world. Sometimes I know you feel as you are not part of the mainstream and you can feel isolated. Please remember that under the moonlight you cannot see the full spectrum of colors, but you can often see between the worlds and deep into the true essence of all. Do not feel ashamed of your strangeness and your shadows. They can be beautiful and mysteries, and if they are loved and embraced and owned, but sometimes is missing, and I have cast out the part of myself that I am now waiting to return. Like you, I nearly a time of actions where I must go in search of all myself. But for a moment I take solace in the reflection and still the moonlit pool, and even in the stark lacework at the bare trees I find truth and hope. You too have quicksilver and primal energy, but I encourage you now to become particular, to deal with difficulties and separation, and to solve your fears through action, strength, and acceptance. However, do not shut out your own fears and intuitions. What you resist or repress only regroups in the shadows and draws strength from denial. Instead, bring your fears out and open and shine the sunlight on them. Embrace all who you are. You accept social mask can now be dropped. You may now incorporate the power of the heightened psychic abilities, which can be hard to communicate and read accurately. Do not despair. You will learn, understand, and interpret your own psychic and a similar language if you practice. As I am now in the scared pool, if you do not make conscious effort, your unconscious will continue to do the work on your behalf anyways. You may be a psychic nighttime being with fragile but powerful abilities, but you also have the element of the Dragonfae can teach you strength and give you wisdom, which is use it well. Wow. Now about the new Moon Fae. This lovely, lost for the moment Dragonfly maiden has no name, as she's yet to come home to her whole self. But she is working on becoming whole as you are, and her true nature is being integrated in the social self. She is pinning if she is waiting for her Dragonfly to return so she can be whole. But she is also at a stage of new beginning and obsessing over what she does not seem to have. This card's of a person who feels that part of their true self is no longer with them, and it speaks of the yearning that we can experience. Well, she is wistful, but she has hope, and she will grow stronger, overcome come in moon cycles. She's powerful vision. This card often indicates that a listener will be able to cleanse themselves and feel at home near beautiful bodies of water. It's also a card of a connecting more to the moonlight and subtle quicksilver light of the reflected of the sun. Now, divinatory meaning. You may be feeling abandoned at this time, or like a part of who are missing. It can also indicate that you have been experiencing a false belief that all others do not like or accept you. In truth, this card is revealed. It is that a new moon phase wishes to indicate that you do not like and accept yourself, and that you may be choosing to hide from your own psychic abilities and your wild self. Your spirit vision surrounded by denial, withdraw, depression, drink and eat and sleeping to drown your inner voice abilities. Fearful superstitions, feeling that your abilities are not like God, or God-given. Guilt over psychic abilities and belief. Dark nights of the soul, expecting totally clarity from the vision. Misunderstanding the nature of psychic work. Longing, yearning but inactive. Sensitive and drowned in memory problems. Soul amnesia. Period pain, water retention, tendency to turn to alcohol, food, or other substance to drown out other psychic messages. Oof, that was divinatory meaning. Now, working with the Dragonfae. Take yourself to a quiet place in nature and make a commitment to practice your meditations, your readings, your own techniques for connecting with spirits on a more regular basis, particularly beginning by each lunar cycle. Also know that you need moonlight as well as the beautiful brightness of sunlight. Moonlight will cleanse you and assist to rebalance gently, naturally. In this way, you will learn to trust the part of your soul you have misplaced and trust its answering. It can return to you. Remember, nothing is lost, and all that is truly yourself shall return. That was working with the new Dragonfae. And also thank you to Jimmy Manton for this beautiful art of this card. Number 17, the new moon phase, Soul Scrying. Wow. What beautiful messages, you guys. Alright, let's go over these beautiful cards. Then we'll go through your angel numbers. Wow. Alright. Your first card was number 19, the Wild Huntress, Face Your Shadows. 28, Dryston, Look Beneath the Surface. 35, Charmra, Web of All Life. And number 17, the New Moon phase, Soul Scrying. And your angel numbers for this reading is 11 and 17. That is your angel numbers for this card reading, 11 and 17. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Have a beautiful, blissful day or night. Mutual hugs, sprinkle some stardust, and bye for now.